with Jamie Mayo, the Ottawa Junior Senators, and Jamie, I guess as time flies here, how many years now with the Junior Sens?
I'm into my third year with the Junior Sens. It's been a great 3-year run. Really doing a good job at moving kids on to the next level. And Marty's running a tremendous program, and he's bringing in really, really good talent. And it's just great to be a part of, going to the rink every day, working with great people, as it was when I was here in Brockville, working with the Gills and Matt Ward and Adam Gibson. It's really great organization. They're doing things the right way, and moving kids along to the next level is the goal, and we're doing a pretty good job at that right now.
Yeah, testament to this organization. I mean, in anything in sports or anything in life, is consistency, and this team consistently is at the top. And I guess there's lots of different reasons. You stated it for that, and moving ahead here. Last Friday night, you're in Carleton Place. The Canadians had won 7 in a row, and here we go, Canadians and Junior Senators again.
Yeah, we were fortunate enough to squeak out a 1-goal victory against CP last Friday, a huge win for us. But as everybody knows in this league, on any given night, if you don't show up, you're not going to get the 2 points. And we ended up going up to Pembroke on Sunday and had a lead going into the third period and dropped it with 2 goals in the last 2 minutes. So as with anything in this league, if you don't play a 60-minute game, you're not going to come out with the 2 points. So it's a testament to the depth and the parity in the league right now, where an 8th or 9th place team can easily go in and beat a 1st or 2nd place team, which is I guess what the fans want. So it's been good for us this year. We've been pretty consistent with a really young defense who've come a long way. Our goals against is up near the top of the league, and our young kids are just playing unbelievably well on the back end, and we're getting solid goaltending as they do here in Brockville every night. Ian Andriano and Nick Campbell, a recent acquisition at the trade deadline, have been really good for us in the nets, and our young defense has played beyond their expectations. So we're pretty excited about the future for us in Ottawa, and obviously as we did last year, we'd like to go on a long playoff run, and hopefully in about 6 to 8 weeks we'll find out how well we've done.
You alluded to the young defense, and I know at the showcase we just happened to walk in together, and you had mentioned that was one of the things, that you had a young defense, a lot of newcomers, but you were very, very optimistic that, and same as Martin, that they were going to come together, and they certainly have.
Yeah, it's been a real strength. There's been a few nights where there's been some hiccups with them, but that's to be expected when you're playing with, a 16-year-old and 3 17-year-olds in the back end. But they've come a long way. They're buying into what our coaching staff is selling, and they've again just played beyond expectations. We're really fortunate, and I guess it goes a little bit to our general manager Marty Dagenet for making some good selections at the draft table and making some good trades and recruiting the right kids that are coming in and fitting nicely into our program.
We talked about parity, but then there's some always interesting quirks and how different matchups. But last Friday night, Ron Tugnas Kempfel 73s were here. The Braves had won the previous 4 games in the series, and then ended up winning here last night. Tonight, the Ottawa Junior Senators come in here to the Memorial Centre, and you've beaten the Braves the previous 4 games. How have those games been?
Well, you could say we won 4 games, but in every one of them we had to come from behind. And the Braves have always played us really tough, and obviously their goals against is right up there near the top in the league as well. And Henry Johnson's a phenomenal goaltender, and their D-core led by Andrew Jarvis and Cameron Crotty are as good as any in the league. So, it's always going to be a tight, low-scoring game between the two teams, and ultimately in games like that, it's special teams that'll decide the winner. And I know our penalty kill and their penalty kill are up near the top of the league, so it's probably going to be a case of if somebody gets a power play goal or 2 tonight, probably going to mean the difference in the game.
Lastly, Jaron Burke, we interviewed him prior to yourself this evening. What a year he's having, and what all does he bring to the table?
Well, ultimately, we talked earlier in the interview about consistency, and Jaron's been consistent all year. He brings it every night. He's a physical force down low on the offense, and he still brings us that creative attack, 3-on-2, 2-on-1s. Jaron always seems to finish, but ultimately in the dressing room, he's a true leader. He goes about his business the right way. One of the kids who's always first on the ice at practice when the last one's off, and it's just a joy to watch him grow, and we're hoping that he can garner that into an NCAA scholarship before the end of the year.
Thanks for doing this as always, and good luck tonight.
Thanks, Neil. Appreciate it. Always great to be back in Brockville.
Jamie Mayo, the Ottawa Junior Senators.